Hey guys, welcome back to our 365 days of Excel journey. Today we look into a new function of text, which is replace. Now, why I took replace after find and search, because these are majorly used uh, in combination. So I would find a text and then replace it. Yeah. So what replace does? Yeah, replace. When I'm talking about it, replace, this is the function that we are going to see today. And what replace function does it replaces part of your text string based on the number of characters you want to replace or you specify with a different string that you have to specify within the formula or function. Now, replace is intended for use with languages that use single byte characters. Yeah. The default language settings for your computer affects the return value for an example, replace always counts each character, whether single byte or double byte, as one, no matter what the default language setting is. Okay, let me show you before getting into it. Let's understand the syntax of replace. So you have replace, then you have open brackets, then you have the old text that you're looking out for. Then you give the start number. That's the number of characters that you want to replace. And you give, the start from where you want to start replacing. And then you have to provide how many characters you want to replace. Yeah, so the number of characters that you want to replace. And finally, the new text that you want to replace with the old one. Yeah. So let me reiterate. So old text is text in which you want to replace some other characters. Yeah, it could be like 10 characters replaced by just one character, or 10 replaced by 100 characters. You can do that. Start now the position of the character in old text that you want to replace with new text. Yeah. So which is the position of character which you want to replace? Numcat, that is, this is the number of characters that you want to replace. Then you have new text. So new text is the text that will replace the characters in old text. Okay, so this is the general format. Yeah, let's try to use this formula now. So I have this I scan analyze. Let me just hide this search and find, because we have already done with it. We do not require it right now. So let's concentrate on replace. So to start with replace, I have to put is equal to replace. Yeah. So what do I want to do? I want to replace characters within this text. Yeah. From where do I want to start? So suppose I want to replace can, which is ice, that is EYES, and there is a space, that is the fifth character. So E is the first, Y is the second, E is again third, S is the fourth, and that is a space. So fifth. So scan is C, or the can word is at the sixth place. So I'll say sixth. How many characters that I want to replace from sixth is three characters. That is the entire word can. So sixth is can, and from there I want to replace three characters. So CAN. What do I want to replace it with? I'll say So I would say the new word would be does analyze. Yeah. So if I press enter, you'll find can is now replaced by does. Yeah. What I have done, let me reiterate before we. So what we saw right now is we saw the text in which we are trying to replace a particular new text from where I want to replace it and how many characters I want to replace it. Now, even if I put 1 here, so if I say 1, it will replace only C with the entire word. So you see this? So my AN is as it is, whereas it has replaced C with the entire word. So it is just how you want to specify and how you want to use a particular character to be replaced by a certain word or a character. Yeah. So either you want to replace just one character by another new one character, or you want to replace one character with multiple characters or a word. Alternatively, if you want to replace a word with just one character, yeah, I can do that as well. So if I want to replace, just this 3 character with D, I can do that as well. See this? Or I want to replace the entire character with does. That's what we did earlier. Okay. Now I cannot specify uh, this numbers as negative. Both of the numbers will not take negative. So I'll show you how. So let me copy this for the upper letters. So let me have this put the start number as negative. It will give me a value error. So you cannot have a negative number because you need to have a positive number because characters are starting from positive number. You can see this. Same way, if I try to replace the number of characters by a negative number, it will still give me an error. Okay, so you need to see to it that you replace or use numbers which are non-negative numbers. Yeah. Now, suppose instead of writing this number, it has to be integer. But if I try to write it as a number name, it will still give me a value error. See this? Name error. Because this particular position, which is a start number, has to be an integer. It cannot be a number name. Okay. Same way for the 3, if I have this as 6 and I replace this 3 with a number or a number name, it will still give me a name error because it's not the right way of presenting or writing this particular function. Yeah. So the basic use of this number or a replace function is to replace a certain characters within your string or your data to a new string altogether according to the specifics that you talk about or specifics that you mention within this formula. Yeah. So you need to have those old text, starting number from where you want to replace, the number of characters you want to replace, and the new text that you want to replace instead of the old text. Yeah. So the basic thing that you need to understand about replace it is just used to replace a part of the text string or the whole string altogether based on the number of characters you specify. Yeah, and it will replace with the new string that you specify once again. Okay, hope you understood the concept of uh, replace function within Excel. Hope you understood what we did right now. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel, and comment if you want me to cover any of the formulas or any of the topic in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's how you're going to get all these videos directly to your inbox. And yes, and that will keep me motivated as well to create such free contents for you all people. Thank you so much.